news in the hockey world is still the massive trade between the Calgary Flames and Philadelphia Flyers. Players from both sides of the deal have since spoken out about Calgary, and there have been many heartfelt goodbyes, but where one door closes, another opens. Plus, where do Morgan Frost and Joel Farabee fit into their new organization? We're going to get into all that and more in this video, but first I want to welcome you to Flames Digest. I'm Mark Griffith. If you're new around here and you love the Flames, make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date on all the latest news, updates, reports, and rumors revolving around your Calgary Flames. We would love to welcome you to the Flames Digest family. And without further ado, let's hop right in and talk about how when one door closes, another opens. We've spoken about it quite a bit now, but there is obviously the human side to these kind of trades. I mean, obviously, there's the business side. There's the making sure each side is as equal as can be. There's the money involved, but of course, there's the human side. It goes for really any job, any corporation at all. But of course, in the hockey world, we see that frequently. And, you know, one door closes with a team. That's Frost and Farabee with Philly, but another one opens in Calgary. Same can be said about Kuzemnko and Pelletier. Their door has closed in Calgary, but another one is opening in Philly. And we've had the players speak out. And let's start with what Morgan Frost has said about joining the Calgary Flames. So, Morgan Frost, when asked if he felt he needed a fresh start, really hard-hitting question here, knowing like, look, you really weren't getting it done in Philly. Did you need a fresh start? Frost had this to say: yes, I had a tough start to the year, and I've been building my game of late, but I think the trade to Calgary can only benefit me. It's exciting to be coming to a team in the hunt. Joel and I want to play in the playoffs so bad. A little bit of a shot there at Philly, but it looks like they really know what their purpose is coming to Calgary this season, especially is to help them in their playoff push. It's so interesting, the race between Calgary, Vancouver, and LA right now for kind of that third Pacific spot and the second wildcard spot in the Western Conference. It is very, very exciting. So good to know that, you know, he obviously kept it real, knew he needed a fresh start, and it looks like he's excited to join Calgary. And we have another quote here that I absolutely loved. Frost also said, "I'm excited to be coming to Calgary with my best buddy." Is there a better place to go with your best buddy? I miss when my best buddy lived here. He moved to New Zealand. But either way, so exciting that, you know, obviously both Frost and Farabee are going to be Calgary Flames, and it seems like Frost is genuinely excited. Obviously, he's not going to be traded to a team and say, oh man, I really don't want to go there. This is the absolute pits. Why would I want to do that? No, obviously he's saying the right things, but it genuinely seems like he is excited. If you actually see him say these quotes, he seems more excited than just reading it, obviously, in a text. But either way, super duper exciting. But of course, this is obviously a door opening coming to Calgary. I also wanted to show all the heartfelt goodbyes for Jakob Pelletier, of course. Now, this is what Pelletier had to write on Instagram, a beautiful message here. So Pelletier wrote, "To the city of Calgary, to the fans of the Calgary Flames, to my teammates and brothers, to the organization, the word thank you is not big enough to tell you how grateful I am of being a part of this organization. It was an honor for me to play for the Flames." What a start already. I mean, already we got the tears going. "On this special day, my thoughts are with my forever friend Chris Snow, who gave me the chance to represent the Flames." Oh man, that is a tug at the heartstrings. Obviously, mentioning Snowy, rest in peace to him, of course, but just a beautiful tribute to Snow as well. Knowing that Snow was part of the reason why Pelletier came to the Flames is just wonderful as well, and that makes it that much harder for Pelletier to be leaving. He really will be missed. Pelletier continued with that being said, I'm very excited to continue my journey in the NHL with the Flyers. It might take some time before kissing the forehead of the media, but I will try to find a way. If you missed him kissing Ryan Leslie on the head, then you have been out to lunch, clearly. But a wonderful message there. He writes, number 22 and former number 49. We all remember when he was 49. Pelts. A lovely, lovely message from Pelletier, of course. Again, it's going to be hard to see him go, but we wish him nothing but the best over in Philly. That was great. And his teammates, of course, had to write some goodbyes as well. Connor Zary posted a goodbye Instagram post to Jakob Pelletier with a bunch of their pictures together. Those guys were super tight. I believe they even played on the Canadian World Junior team together. They played with the Wranglers quite a bit. Obviously, some NHL action together. Really good buddies. I believe they're traveling together to France, it seems, this summer, but Zary obviously posted a nice goodbye there. We also saw a good one from Dustin Wolf. He said, "Gonna miss you, brother." with a beautiful image there as well. There were tons of comments under Pelletier's post from essentially all of his teammates with the Flames and the organization itself commenting stuff. You know, a lot of those guys, especially around his age group, and of course Huberdeau as well. Wow, Pelletier's his son, we should say, missing out on his son being in Calgary. But either way, a bunch of beautiful messages. His door might be closed in Calgary for now. It could open later, who knows? But again, the door's open over in Philly. And again, we wish him nothing but the best there. Now, let's get into another exciting aspect and talk about, so how do they fit in? Talking about Morgan Frost and Joel Farabee, of course. And before we get into how they really fit in, let's take a deeper look at kind of who they are, I guess. So Morgan Frost, facts from Elite Prospects. He is 25 years old, born May 14th, 1999. He's about a month older than I am, actually. He is from Aurora, Ontario, so a good Canadian boy as well. He is a center. He is 6 foot tall, 192 pounds, and shoots left. I know that a lot of people were saying, look, I wish he was a right shot center. That's what we said we'd go for. You can't complain with this, really. It's not bad at all. He is an upcoming RFA and was a 2017 first round pick, number 27. 27th pick overall, I should say. So that's essentially kind of his facts, who we're looking at. A lot of people think he might not be the best defensive player, but look, anything's an upgrade on Kuzmenko defensively, so you can't complain with that one. If we get into Joel Farabee facts, he's about a year younger. He's 24, born in February, will be 25 in a little bit less than a month. He is from Syracuse, New York, over in America. Go Orange. He's a left winger, also 6 feet tall, also shoots left. He does have a centimeter on Frost, though. Wow, what a tall guy. But he's on a $5 million contract and was a 2018 first rounder at 14th overall. So really some guys who still have some upside, of course. I know a lot of Flyers fans think that they have completely peaked. Trust me, the comments have been nuts on the past couple of videos here. But look, a new organization, a new system, a new coach, new coaches, new teammates. Hey, you never know. Their peak could well be coming, and we as Flames fans, of course, hope it is on the way. So where does Morgan Frost especially fit into the Calgary Flames lineup? I'll let this article, I believe it was from the Win column, just this one screen grab of it, and then I'll say where I think they will be literally tomorrow against the Red Wings. So expect Frost to play in a middle six center role. He is probably not going to come into Calgary, light the lamp like crazy, and finish on a point per game pace, but there's a solid chance Frost puts up a healthy 40 to 50 points to close the year. With the right utilization and line mates, he could push up to be a 60-point guy next season, but a lot of things would have to go right for this. And that's just a realistic look at it. We don't expect him to be an 82-point guy. When the Flames are fully ready to compete, Frost should be a very handy middle six center, able to put up 40-plus points each year with good results at both ends of the ice. We'd hope for more than 40-plus. Quick speed, nifty skating ability, and an offensive tool set to wow you once in a while is what the Flames need. Yes, it's, you know, a direct replacement for Kuzmenko, but better in a way. He's a better position. He'll probably end up putting up more points, a little bit more consistent, and has really been finding his game as well. So not bad at all. Where I think he'll fit into the lineup right away is I think both Frost and Farabee will find themselves on the third line against Detroit, with Pospisil probably on the wing. I would assume that obviously, Huska has to shuffle things around, but Coronato, Backlund, and Coleman will stay together. I would assume Kadri, Huberdeau, and Sharangovich make the first line, and then take your pick for the fourth line guys, whether it's Klapka, Rooney, Bishop, or Lomberg. Probably can interchange Bishop and Rooney somewhere in there, but I think that's what the lineup will look like, just kind of off the whim there. Another update, so where they fit in, well, they have their new numbers. Farabee keeps his number 86. Frost switches to number 16. He was number 48 in Philly, but he switches to the he switches to the number he wore in juniors with the Sioux Greyhounds. And Rory Caron's not involved in this trade, but he switches number as well to wear number 6, which is good. That's what he wears with the Wranglers. So great. It was so funny at the game the other night against the Capitals. I was sitting with my buddy and we thought, how is there no number 6? I swear 6 is such a common hockey number, and the Flames have had so many 6s over the year. Well, here we go. We finally have our 6 again. And last little thing that we have to take note of here is what a job Craig Conroy did. So Flames have turned Lindholm, Pelletier, a second-round pick, and a seventh-round pick, so a decent package there, into Morgan Frost, Joel Farabee, Matvei Gradin, first rounder, Luke Misa, absolute steal, Hunter Brustevich, what a prospect, Eric Jameson going crazy right now, playing alongside Landon Dupont with the Everett Silvertips in the WHL, and Yoni Yermo, a guy who might not ever come up to the NHL, but a good defensive defenseman to have in the pipeline. Don't mind that all TBH. I mean, hats off to Conroy for pulling all of this off for that. I mean, look how Lindholm has done since leaving Calgary. Pretty ridiculous, if you ask me, but that is great asset management. In Conroy we trust. I absolutely love it. Now let's wrap up the video with the comment of the day. Again, kind of like the second comment of the day. Another bonus one here. But this was a good comment here from the video earlier today. It comes from Mr. Watts. He said, "The truth is that we were going to lose Kuzi for nothing, and Pelletier literally cleared waivers this year. I don't know how anyone doesn't see this as a win for us." Sorry, my caps lock is stuck right now. That's kind of how I just announce these videos anyway, with caps locks on, it seems. But either way, it's so true. We were going to lose arguably both Pelletier and Kuzmenko for absolutely nothing. Instead, we get two very good players back, actual roster players that fit the plans for the future. I mean, again, what a trade it was. If you still think this is a loss for the Flames, I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to hate on anyone, but you might just not know hockey that well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe like you saw here today, and have a wonderful rest of your day.